let's see. Dave makes 4. Those messages are highlighted, the notification of someone's highlighted a message, it might be worth giving him a bell to see how he's done it. Right, so he probably just reads the chat to do it then, fair enough. Oh, we can see the seven car freight train go past. Let's see if we can hear it. Interstate west of Salt Lake is the Great Salt Flats. Okay. Those American silent diesels have come a long way. No, there was no bell, no whistle, nothing. Aha, it's a Kenny dealer. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, we can do this. Got a cheeky little drive-through. We're good. We good. There's no 5 PM, so they don't trick a camp on Twitter, trotters. Should have been. I said you want to go. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't bother because I put one out. Because I already put one out earlier. I didn't bother with the 5 o'clock one, trotters. Because I already put out a tweet saying I'll be doing it. We've already had truck config, Peter Carr. We've been streaming for 4 hours. We've had truck config. We good? I do like this street. This particular street reminds me of Portland, Maine. There's a bit in Portland, Maine that looks a lot like that. It wasn't HST. It was at least 3 to 4 minutes of config. I take exception to that. Fairly Pip, welcome back. When have I been to Portland, Maine? In June. I went to Boston, New York, and Port. What do you mean? I'm indicating. I'm indicating that's a scumbag. Why did I get fined for indicating right? It doesn't make you stop. You missed the no turn on red signal. That explains it. fair enough. Guilty as charged. You lived in Maine for most of your life. Oh, come on, game. Are you serious? Well, you know what? I'm going to go anyway then. I've been fined, I might as well go. Oh, hey. I think in the last 20 minutes I've had all the fines just around this area. You lived in Maine for 41 years, nice. I quite liked Portland. The airport was nice. Flew in and out of the airport in a Cessna. That was fun. This is a bit of a tight corner. Wait, are we allowed to turn right here? We are allowed to turn right here.
Welcome back.
Yikes. Turning right here in a triple. Who just dropped a sub bomb?
Welcome back.
That was Rockumba dropping 5 subs, is that right? I think. Rockumba, thank you very, very much for dropping 5 subs on the community. It's very much appreciated. 3 resubs and 2 brand new subs. Please give him a thank you if you got one. GG. Does America use tarmac or concrete? I think all of this looks like concrete to me.
Welcome to the Nut House.
You're definitely not subbing, brilliant. Why is that?
Welcome to the Nut House.
Prefer asphalt term over tarmac term. Fair enough.
Welcome back.
Is it possible to play on a decent gaming laptop? Of course. The game's pretty good spec-wise. It is, well, concrete is definitely a lot noisier. Ooh, what's this? That is a big, big factory. Let's see where we are. West side of Ogden. Blimey. Thomas, fined for causing an accident when you didn't stop in time. Third time lucky. We'll live. What's with all the water outside? Have they got a leak? Maybe that comes straight from the gents' laboratory. It'll evaporate. I'd say this is definitely not a power station. What's the functional use of those domes? Evaporate salt and potash out of the lake. So what's that area for then? I'm not sure what the domes are for. You've never seen them when you live there. Domes are like the ones where you store salt. That's true. They do a bit. Maybe they're just giant silos then for salt. Don't pull out on me, bro. That's a bad idea. Trucker Chris, how you doing?
Aye.
Brandon, that's what I call a train. Love the stream as usual. Thank you very much, Brandon. Yeah, nice little triple we got. The suspension on that is at a lowrider, they call them, was completely wrong. When it stopped, it should have gone boing, yoing, yoing. Welcome back, Benjay. You're another year older. Do you know what, Chris? Every year I have that same problem. And it won't seem to stop. Every year, I swear. All my life. I keep saying I'm a year older. Hamburgers, 99 cents. Boy, we've got to go left on this sharp junction. Right, it's not so bad from this side. Did you know that not one part of you is the age that you are? Yep, because every single cell in your body is replaced every 10 years. So you're only 10 years old, really. How cool's that? See, I made you younger. We turn left up here. That was on QI. I've known about that for decades, but learnt that in biology. It's amazing what you learn when you're the kind of person that likes watching documentary stuff. Squirrel Logistics, thank you for 16 months. You learn all kinds of random stuff. I thought they would be going, to be honest, but they're not. You've been watching David Attenborough's Seven Worlds. I've not seen that yet. There's not a lot in 136 Squirrel Logistics, like, it's more of an incremental patch 136. And, you know, dropping DirectX 9 support is the main thing. See you later, Danny. See drivers on the map if you go to the driver manager corner, can you? Oh look, he's got one of those frack trailers that we took. Do you know, that's kind of annoying. Because if they've actually put that in the game now, what's stopping them making them AI drivers on the road? They can obviously do it. They've got the data. They're simulating the journey it's taking. Why can't they show it on the road now? You think it might be the first step towards it? Oh, well, I do hope so, because it's a long time coming. Wow, signposted Cheyenne in Las Vegas from here? Blimey. SDS equals slow. They're not the only company like that. Some companies just work that way. And then you've got people who make Factorio, who are just the most insanely productive dev team ever. Macho, thank you for 35 months. Can I have refresh as well? Alright. Well, Tommy, SCS is SCS software technically, so your acronym doesn't work because the S doesn't stand for software.
Happy anniversary.
Bram Gaming, thank you for almost 50 months. Do your flight sims use compressed world? Which ones? Because you've got SCS software, you've got SCS sofas, two different companies. Dragon Hero, imagine getting into an accident with your AI driver, both your cargoes would be damaged. I don't think the AI has any form of simulated damage. It doesn't receive fines or penalties, and it doesn't get penalised for being late, because it's never late, and it doesn't have any damage. But if they added that, then cool. If you wanted to drive into AI driver, that'd be great. Let's see what we are. So east of us is Provo. We need to come back to Provo. We're about to pass a big, looks like a Walmart maybe? Down the 15 to Salina. Thanks. It would turn it into a management game rather than a driving game. Yeah, it is weird though, Jens. Like, it already touches on that side of things by making you have drivers and have bank loans, doesn't it? Rip. Literally didn't see that guy. Blame the exhaust stack. Like, the fact that you've got drivers and a company and bank loans to deal with, you've already got a sense of that. You often get a message saying they couldn't find work. That's because the city that they're in, it can't find enough jobs that it can validly do. It works better when you put them in major cities, and it works better when the driver has skills that allow it to drive further distances. Because if you put it in a city where there are no others nearby, then it struggles to find work if it doesn't have the long distance driver skills. That's like one example. Yeah, they should simulate insurance in some capacity. I'd love to be able to get insurance. Like when an AI driver smashes into me and I get penalised, that's annoying. Okay, fireworks are going off outside. Yay! Call 555 divorce. What's the reason? November the 5th. Remember the 5th of November. What is it? Gunpowder, treason and plot. Something like that. There's a rhyme that goes with it. Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament in London and got caught.
Welcome back. Letter.
Well, people don't do it on November the 5th, do they? That's the thing. Especially when it's midweek. And ever since I've been a child, people have always let fireworks off, you know, starting from over a week before to over a week after. Because they have so much fun starting the fireworks that they go and buy some more. And do it all over again. And it has nothing to do with November the 5th, they just like setting off fireworks. Rusty, welcome back. But yeah, they generally do it on, a lot of people do it on the weekends before and after, unless it happens to fall on a weekend. Because, you know, they get friends round, that kind of thing. It's a nice little village. Why is it? Oh, look, there's a fire engine with a tree that's fallen down. Your fireworks display was last night and it was raining. Yep. South Coast got battered by rain, and I don't think it's going to stop on November the 5th. A lot of people go to firework displays. Personally, I've been to firework displays, and after about 10 minutes, I actually get bored. Because once you've seen stuff go bang, 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 pop, bang, boom, 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 bang, bang, after 5 minutes, you're like, okay, I think I'm done here. That's probably just me. Welcome to Selena. There's just an awful lot of excavation going on in this state. You can buy fireworks legally for the whole year. Yeah, I mean, people buy fireworks for weddings, parties, whatever, so... And also commercial things. So you can buy them, but... on general sale, it's only near November the 5th usually. And I think some people started doing it at Christmas as well, New Year. Farmer's Barn. I'm sorry, Squirrel, we want that exactly 30 centimeters backwards. Okay. It's your trailer, mate. Myth 1C Alpha, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Net House. It's like the month of June in America. Yeah, because you got the 4th of July, haven't you? So I'm sure the same thing happens. People don't just set off the fireworks on the 4th of July. In the Netherlands, you can only buy them 5 days before New Year without commercial license. I think it's probably going to end up going that way here. I mean, people like Sainsbury's Supermarket have stopped selling them altogether. So they're trying to disassociate themselves with it. Right, let's see. Okay, these are going very much in the wrong direction. That one goes far too far. How did the fireworks on New Year's Eve come about? People just decided to set off fireworks because they were celebrating. Oh yeah, it scares the pets. A lot of pets are very, very frightened of fireworks. Like, they don't know what's going on. Cedar City, that's one of them. Okay, so we're going to Cedar.
Shame. Shame.
Happy
Shame.
anniversary.
Just thought I'd use that soundbite. I was going to go to my local fireworks display this year until I found out Paul was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, so that's a definite no. This will be much more entertaining than some pops and bangs. Guitar Wes, 35 months, thank you. One more to the new nut, indeed. Ah, scumbaggery Eagle Fist. What's the Red Dead Redemption 2 schedule? Starting at 1 o'clock, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm so looking forward to playing that game. Yeah, a 5-day stream week, exactly. No, I don't know what time it releases, Dave. That's the big problem. I'm going to go live at 1 o'clock, and I'm just hoping the game is actually playable at 1 o'clock. Because if it's not, I'm going to have to just play something else for a bit until it actually releases. Watchtower, thank you for the biddies. 5-day stream week. It's Christmas already. Hype. Where can you buy it on PC? You can currently buy it on the Rockstar store. So if you download the Rockstar store installer, you can buy it there. Or if you wait a month, you can buy it on Steam. But currently, if you pre-order it in the Rockstar store, you can pick 2 other free games from the store. Thanks! Enjoy your fireworks show. Cement. Did not play it on console. I played the original Red Dead Redemption. I think I played that on console. But I didn't touch Red Dead 2 because I wanted to wait for the PC version. You know, not knowing if there was actually going to be one, but kind of assuming there would be. And then when they announced it, I was like, oh yeah, baby. Now we're playing. So no, I've not played the story through in Red Dead 2. Rosemobile, thank you for 54. So it will be a first. When will you be doing another solo flight video? That's a good question, Zigtronic. I think I might go and do some flights on my own first. And then I'll probably take the cameras. Are you going to play Spin Tight soon on my summer car? I've got no plans for those games at the moment. You played a used copy on your PS4 and the PC announcement was 1 week later. LOL, the timing. Did you ever play LA Noire? Yes. I played LA Noire years ago, though. Like, I probably could play it again, and it would almost be entirely new because it's been so long since I played that game. Same with, what's it called? Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain's a similar thing. Like, again, played it years ago, but... Like, I know the rough plot of Heavy Rain, but LA Noire... I remember LA Noire being a little bit annoying in places. It was a good game, though.
Aye, 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 aye.
Dave Mates 4, you should put a wireless camera outside the office on the roof and a mini screen of the stream for the fireworks display. What, for the one day of the year when it happens, Dave? Why would it do that?
Aye, 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 aye.
Jackal, ordered Yorkshire tea from Amazon, 400 bags for $16. It's a better deal than the Thai food I was buying. Dude, compared to Thai food, it tastes a lot better as well. That's a win-win. Right, so we're going to drive down to Cedar City and drop off some cement. Eleanor needs a sequel. Yeah, that'd be nice. With the option to throw the wrong man in jail. You can do that on some of the Sherlock Holmes stuff. You throw the wrong guy in jail. It's quite funny. Life imprisonment. Oopsie. Okay, let's have a quick look at the map. Let's come in that way. And then we can go out a different way. Where's all the celebrity bunting? Celebrity bunting. I do like some of the sound bites that were in Sherlock. They were just hilarious. I really wish I had some of them to make actual sound bites out of for the stream, because they were just brilliant. Like the Seed Room, I'd like to have that one. And in the Jack the Ripper one, there were loads of, like, the scruffs in the street. They came up with some absolute perlers. It's a whole bunch of Sherlock sound bites in, but Dry never used them. They got rejected, Bigfoot. I think I would have gone through them all to check the quality of them. It could just be a quality thing. I don't know. That was a while ago. Sorry. That was a gamble. And it didn't work out. I was gambling on the fact that the AI was just derping as usual. And no, he wasn't. Squirrel oops indeed. See, like this bit here, I'm not so sure this looks like Colorado. This could be a lot of places. Back there, when it was proper, like on the south side, it looks like Colorado. Utah. I don't know why I said Colorado. This bit doesn't like Utah to me. This looks like generic anywhere really. What the heck? That on the left is not even on the map. Look at that.
Happy anniversary.
That whole area here is not even on the map, which means none of those roads are drivable. That's crazy. Is Boom not working these days, Wobbly? I don't think people activate it, to be honest. I've not... Bob, I don't know. Boom still starts, so in theory it's still running, but I've not actually tested it. Seb, thank you for 58 months. 58. Doesn't look like it's activated, does it? Maybe it's broken. How many booms do you need? Normally that would have triggered it, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's broken. Hang on. Let me just pause it a sec. Let's see. Okay, test. Let me click on test replay. Wait, no, it says start your stream to catch your replays, so it doesn't even think I'm streaming. Why doesn't it think I'm even streaming? It says it's connected. That's really weird. Your account is currently connected. If you disconnect, you'll not be able to use these features. Dude, you're not actually working, so... that is odd. Test replay. Okay, so the problem is not that, like, OBS has got it. The problem is that the Boom thing thinks I'm not streaming. That's the problem. I don't know. I don't know how to fix. Well, I could try disconnecting and connecting again. Connect, disconnect, add. Let me disconnect and add it back and see if that fixes it. Oh God, now it wants to log in. Hang on a sec. Ah. Is this a rerun? Yeah. Just trying to find my 40,000 peanuts, Bigfoot. I'm calling hacks, mate. I'm calling hacks. I'm just logging in. Probably want to authenticate. Yes, it does. Two-factor for the win. Good job, Authy. Authy is on hold right now. Wow. So I can't authenticate because Authy is just doing this. Thank you. Wow. Authy takes an eternity. I use Google Auth apart from Twitch, which makes you use Authy. And Authy is just misbehaving something bad. Google Authy works fine. What do you mean Google Authy? Like, it's just not responding. Yeah, I can't fix it. I can't fix that. Until I can actually get Authy to work, I can't fix it. Which is just stupid. You have no idea what Authy is. Restart my phone. Dude, everything on my phone's working absolutely fine. Apart from this app. That sucks. Well, yeah, but I need to figure out what the problem is with this app first. I'm not using a backup code.
Happy anniversary.
KHD, thank you for 65 months. I might have to do... Can you actually use any other 2FA on Twitch apart from Authy? Does it actually make you use Authy? Because I really don't like it. Got Authy on 5 devices, wrong. Yeah, but don't you have to add each one independently? KHD, I can't remember if I called out your 65 months, but thank you. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, Donut. I think it only supports Authy. Flamingo, how are you doing, sir? I can't believe like 80-mile-an-hour speed limit for a truck. That's crazy. On 4G instead of Wi-Fi. Why? How will that make it better? Cedar City discovered. Those trees on the right look a little bit dodgy to me. Festival City, USA.
anniversary. Nata.
Arcade Forest, thank you for 29. Mostly when apps on your phone won't work. I go to settings, hard close the app, and then it works mostly. Again, mostly. I did hard close it. I kept killing it and then restarting it, but it wasn't having anything. Twitch says to download Author to cut down on expensive text messages. Yeah, I'd rather have a text as well. At least I know I can safely receive text. I'm going to turn my phone off and back on again, just to see if that helps. That's the thing, Santosh. Like, most places allow you to choose what two-factor authentication app you want, whereas Twitch just says Author, which is very annoying. See the city. I can see a church. What's wrong with the phone? Nothing. Sit and get home and see the city. Really mandatory fun. That's awesome. Right, phone's coming back on. So what's Cedar City known for exactly? And it said something about a festival city. Is there a lot of trees here or something? Celebrity bunting on the left, look. Sorry, celebratory bunting. Celebratory bunting. The city that always sleeps. Oh, there's a dead centre of Cedar City right there. Naughty Jim, thank you for 20 months. Great content as always, thank you, sir. Wait, Cedar has got Ouroboros at 4:30, LA Mystery at 6, Magma Battle at 1940, and Protectors of the Cosmos. Does anybody want to go and watch Protectors of the Cosmos at 10 o'clock with me? Right after the Sunday night trucking stream, we can go and watch Protectors of the Cosmos. What do you think? Trucking Gal, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Net House Trucking Gal, appreciate the sub. Going to try and kick off. Right, Author is still broken. It's still like not even. Wait! You just did something then. I've got it to respond. I've actually got it to respond. Oh my god! We're sorry. Something went wrong. Otter Scum Baggery. What, really? I think it must have been because it took so long. Let me try again. Token. Right, tokens in, verify. There we go. Connected. Start your stream to capture replays. I swear this thing is dumb. It still thinks I'm not actually live or something. I don't know. I give up. Restart the stream, yeah. Restart your PC. Turn the power off to your house on and off again. Yeah, okay. If it can't figure out that I'm live, I don't know what else I can do. I've just disconnected it from my account, reconnected it. The first thing it should do is go there and go, oh look, he's live. Do I use mods for ATS? Normally, but today I'm not allowed to. Because this is a pre-release, so I have to use no mods. There's the festival they were on about. Festival City. There's one carnival tent. That's it. Fresh and tasty. Ned's Bar and Grill.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Loco, thank you for 7 months. Trying to work out where we're going then. There's something around here that's causing a frame rate issue when I look at it. I've seen it a couple of times as I've looked around as frames just suddenly get tanked a little bit. Super awesome Mega Glove. We got it there mostly safely, I think. See you later, Eagle Fest. A jake brake and a retarder brake. When you say that at the start, do you mean a jake brake as in engine braking and a retarder brake as in transmission braking? Is that what you mean? Because the clue's in the answer, though. Time of day is it? Oops. One key. 9 AM, Cedar City. Right. What we could do is drive over here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go to the freight market. Provo, Utah goes back that way. Arizona. We need to get down to St. George. It might be better if we just teleport to St. George. Because it's in the corner. In order to get to it, and it reasonably have to go through a city, so then we're going to be in a different state. If I teleport to St. George, pick up a job, and then drive back this way, that's probably going to work better. How come you've got so many unvisited cities in all the states? Because this profile, Captain Flint, is the one that I use when I'm like testing a mod, or whether I'm testing a new map or previewing something, because it has absolutely no mods on it. But this is not my main profile, this is a test profile. Is that gonna work? Okay, so let's go in the corner. Start off here. Right, let's see what we can get out of here. Ogden, Utah. Salt Lake City with sand. See, I'd quite like to go down this kind of back road here. I'd also like to see more of Cedar City. I think we need to drive down here, though. It's going to take us a long time, but it's going to be a lot of fun to drive down that road, I think. Did I fix boom? No. It doesn't think I'm live. To explain to me I have 46 million in the bank. Yeah, because I used my own mods. Remember I did that video on how to create another profile? And I supplied a couple of mods that cheat the money and cheat the XP, so that you could make a profile to do exactly this. Hey, guess what? That's what I did. That way you can have another profile away from your main one and just randomly test mods with it and stuff. Because one of the issues I have with Euro Truck and American Truck is you can't save. How can I put this? You have a profile, and then you can like configure some mods in it, but you can't save the set of mods that you're using and give it a name. So I can't save my mods, right? And then take out pro mods, say, and then add Rust map, and then save it under a different name. So then I can easily switch between one set of mods and another set of mods, which would be super, super useful, like really incredibly useful. And I wish they would add that to the game, but I don't think anybody suggested it. Maybe they have. But being able to switch the sets of mods that I use would be very, very handy. And because I can't do that, the best way of doing it is to just have an entirely different profile. Because if I could do that, then on my main profile, I could say, save my mods, call it this, remove all my mods, play the game, discover all these cities, and then when I'm done, bring my mod set back. Yeah, and I wouldn't need to switch profile. Involve a lot of coordination? Not really. It would not involve a lot of coordination at all. The road to Page looks neat. You mean that just that single road though? We can see if there's a job that goes there. A ventilation shaft. Let's take that then. All I wanted to do is store a list of references to the mods I have and the order I have them. And if I delete a mod off disk, then when I load that set back in, it just goes mod not found. Exactly the same way is if you start a game right now with a profile and you've deleted that mod, it just puts like a big red X through it because it says I can't find the mod. That's all I'm asking it to do. Do what it already does, but allow me to name the set of mods. It's actually not hard, considering they've already built everything else. The trip will take us through the Zion National Park. Nice. Going in here somewhere. That looks an awful lot like an SO garage, like the styling of it. Building supplies. Flatbed, just different axle options. Flatbed double. I'm happy with that one. Can we go through that way? Wait a sec. I want to go drive through the warehouse. Hey! Hey boys! Sorry to wake you up. I know you're all busy looking busy. Oh, you scumbag. Utter scumbag. So it was known as Exxon in the US. I don't think it had any name branding on it, to be honest. Right, let's check out the routing. Okay, we'll go down the main street. Wait a sec. The main street of St. George, then down that way through the... We'll go that way to Page. CMC Airbus, thank you for 58 wholesome months. Wow, those homes there look almost like UK style homes. That's really weird. Like, that's more of an American style. That's incredible. Typical 60s, 70s housing estate. That is weird. No, I'm not taking any pictures of the truck. It came free. Too busy looking at scenery. Can't get over that housing estate. That's just bizarre. It's the new Chelmsford development. Wait a minute. Quick look down here. So we've got a big truck stop. What looks like apartments, maybe? Unless it's a motel. Could be a motel. It was worth having a quick look. I was curious. Is this a roundabout? No way. No way. Actually got a roundabout. Oh man, that's cool. Get in. Dude, what's going on? I'm sure that thing's not struggling. Come on, bro. Some of us have to deal with physics, you know. Roundabouts are common here where you live in North Carolina. Really? That's interesting. Live here, eat free. Wait, what does that mean? Live here, eat free. Quite like the idea of living somewhere where all my meals are paid for. Like being a teenager again. Whoa, look, they just cut this road right through the valley. Look, just went boom, boom, just cut it. We don't care about the elevation, we're going to chop right through it anyway. Missed Doc off the end of that. It's what's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Do motels often rent out suites? I don't know. I was confused about that whole statement. First it said live here, eat free, and then it said suits or something. I really couldn't work that out. Okay, we're probably doing more than 60 right now. Slow down. Mr. John Fly. That would explain why John Fly disappeared. He went streaming. Thank you very much for the host there. Hope you're well. We've seen a lot of Utah now. I did ask you a question, John Fly, but you'd gone. I can't remember what it was now. Thank you for the host there. Oh boy. He was flying in Utah. Oh, back to Utah. Gotcha. Yeah, we visited that mine that you was talking about, John Fly, but I think you was probably here at that point. Whoa, the AI just crashed. We've done a lot of Utah, John. In fact, I think we've been to all the cities now. We're just doing some connecting roads. The front yard pool, that was it. Hey! Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take them, John Fly. I mean, in theory, they've probably already got access to it. So, yeah, they're probably integrating it now, aren't they? But they generally won't. I mean, I think Utah needs 136, and since Utah comes out on Thursday, I would reasonably expect 136 to come out on Tuesday. That would be my best guess, and it is a complete guess. That 136 would drop on Tuesday, and then Utah on Thursday. At which point, Truckers MP could move towards that fairly quickly.